Hey, Bree Thompson here again with Harrisburg BIC Church. I'm continuing to talk today about hope found in the genealogy of Matthew as we are in the season of Advent now. And today I want to talk about specifically Rahab. Rahab's story can be found in Joshua chapter 2. I encourage you to find that story and read through all the details to see about the hope in Rahab's life. I'm going to tell you a tiny bit about it here. Rahab, as far as we can tell, was a prostitute, and she found the hope of Jesus. Somehow she found the Lord without anyone actually even bringing it to her, is what it looks like if you read between the lines of the story. It sounds like she heard the stories of the Israelites and the power of that God, and she took that God to be her God. She then ultimately invites the spies into her home. She risks her life to hide them, and in that, Rahab, prostitute, plays a huge part in fulfilling one of God's promises to the Israelites. Rahab gets a hope in that time. Her family then is protected from the raid that follows as the Israelites come and attack the city. But more importantly, Rahab finds her eternal hope in the Lord. I'm thankful today that our hope isn't dependent on what we do, on what we have done, but it's entirely dependent on what Jesus does for us and what the Lord has for us. He wants each of us. He wants you. He's pursuing you, whether you have been intentional in pursuing him or not. Maybe you have been astray. Maybe you have not been seeking him. Maybe you've been intentionally leaving him out. The hope that Jesus offers is for us today, and that hope looks like living in a place of being encouraged, knowing that we too can be used in the story of God's kingdom now. We can be filled with the joy and the promise of getting to be a part of that kingdom work. That hope looks like living in joy today and now. That hope looks like being confident of what's to come. That hope also looks like living in the peace that God's got everything in his hand. Whether it looks like it right now or not, we can rest in the peace because of the hope we have. So that hope is for you today. I encourage you to reach out and accept the hope that the Lord has for you to live in today, and also the hope he has for your future to come, your future eternity to come.